All right, guys, it is Paul here with my channel Value Flips. I'm a part-time reseller, so I go to thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, look for things to flip, sell them online on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace. Starting off like usual, before we go thrifting, I'm going to just share with you guys a few sales. First up is this Super Scrabble game. I picked this about a month ago at a Salvation Army. I paid $7 for it. It was brand new sealed. It actually had a hole in the cardboard, so I mentioned that in the listing. Ended up selling for $39.60 plus shipping. Great flip. I sold this Mattel Kung Fu Panda Tai Lung 9-inch plush for $33 plus shipping. I got this at a Salvation Army about 5 months ago. I've had it for a little while. I only paid $7 for it. It turns out it's a pretty rare plush, so it's definitely a character I'm going to look out for in the future, but nice flip. This is another great sale. This Nightmare VCR game from the early 90s. I got this at a Salvation Army about 3 months ago now. I paid $8 for it. Ended up selling it for $59 plus shipping. As we approach Halloween, I'm actually sold out of all my Halloween or horror themed board games right now. So it's just a great seller this time of year. So pick these up. They're great. All right, everybody, who is pumped to go find some stuff? Let's go digging in junk. Let's find some treasure. And this is a Value Village, I believe. Toy section. Sniffing around for stuff. For some rare toys. And not really seeing much. There's a rapping frog down there by Jemmy, that purple thing. I recognized it right away, but they wanted too much for it. I think they wanted $10 for it. It's really not worth that much. I think it was selling for about between $20 and $30. So, and without the box, just not enough there. Some random Barbies. I was looking at some of the horses up there to see if they were Breyer. Always look out for Breyer or Schleich horses. They can hold some pretty good value. You can look at the plush here. I find Savers and Value Village mark up their plush a lot. It's really hard to find good deals on their plush section. And I'm now taking a stroll through the bags, and don't dismiss the bag section. I've found lots of good bags over the years, and here's a nice Supreme fanny pack. Don't know if it was a real or fake, but they had it priced up. I think it was about $14 or $15. So for that price, I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother with it. Yeah, keep scanning here. And Christmas is coming, so the Christmas sections are building up, and I see this Starbucks Fox mug. $8. It's a little pricey, but it is a pretty rare mug. And I do see some solds on Poshmark for it, so I hesitated, put it back on the shelf, and then it's in such great condition, I decided to bring it home. And I'm in the electronic section here. As you can see, these ASTI 3s or sound machines can do well. They're worth a few dollars, but this one was missing its power cord, its power supply, so that's why I didn't pick it up. But for $3.50, if it had its power cord, for sure I would pick it up. Those go for $15 to $25. See this globe? Take a good look at it. I thought maybe there would be some value here. They want $6 for it. It's Beauty and the Beast Disney globe. Always look at condition. I noticed it right away that Lumiere, the chandelier, is missing his nose. And that's very common on those snow globes, especially the Disney ones, that they're missing pieces. So always take your time. And I look with my eyes, and I also feel with my hands. And if you feel any rough edges, leave it behind. You don't want to sell a broken snow globe. Some of them can have some pretty good value. So in that case, you can maybe sell it if you note the condition, but I generally stay away if there's any damage to the item. This is at a Goodwill now. I'm taking a look in the board games. Scanning. They're kind of light on board games this visit. Usually they're kind of overflowing. And I look at this shoe section. Not finding much in terms of shoes. Boots are starting to come out, I've noticed. Took a look at some of those dress shoes, but they just not in good condition. Priced up too. I thought maybe those brown ones might have been Allen Edmonds. I've sold those type of shoes before. And I'm looking at the games. There's a tri-bond here that is sealed, which is nice to see. But there's not selling and they're not worth anything really, even new sealed. So I already know that. I've looked up that type of game before. Scanning some VHS, some box sets, and really nothing coming out of the scan here. I'm not really finding much. I'm in kind of a junk aisle now, and I see these David Douglas kind of trays. Kind of neat to see. Probably from the 70s. They only wanted $2 each, but there's no sales. They're not, the sell-through rate's horrible on these, so I put it back. But it was still neat to see. Very nostalgic. And some other, looks like a wine fridge there. And I see the Scentsy. I thought maybe the Scentsy would hold some value, but no, it's just not one of the popular ones. So it's kind of ugly, actually. I think it's kind of ugly personally, but I did look it up, and yeah, it was not a popular one. So Scentsy, some Scentsys can do really well, so definitely look them up. I was looking at this just cup. It said Grateful Shed on it. It was just a plastic cup. Keep moving along on the dishes. Checking out some of the glass. And actually, while I was looking here, I was looking at these Coke glasses. They're from the 80s, I believe. They're not worth that much, and they're $3 a piece, which is too much. Actually, while I was doing this, I could hear some carts coming in from the back, so I was actually had to scoot over and look in order to get some stuff off the carts. Here's another find that I got from a church thrift store, and it's a Red Tour Taylor Swift bag for $4. That works for me. I think I can get at least $20-25 for that. I was looking at this My Chemical Romance bag. It had some wear. They wanted $5 for it. If it was in good condition, I probably would have picked it up. But anyway, we'll go to the haul now. I'll show you guys all that I got. All right, everybody, it is Paul here, and I am back home, and we're going to go through a few of the things I got. Some pretty cool items. Back here is a GoBots Command Center from 1984. I paid $6 for it at Salvation Army. It is incomplete, but I'm hoping to probably get at least $20 for it. I have to do some more research on it. Because it is complete, I won't get the full value on it. This is an amazing find. So at Salvation Army for $20, I got this iBot Luge gutter cleaning robot. This is a discontinued item from iRobot. The sell-through rate is over 100% on these, and the price on them is like $200 and up. This is open box, so the box does have some damage, but other than that, the components all look to be new. What tipped me off is walking by in the store and obviously the brand iRobot. First time I've ever seen this product before. There were lots of people in the store, and I cannot believe that nobody picked this up for $20. Um, I'm gonna give it a quick test with the battery, and hopefully everything works, and I should be able to get at least $200 for it. Back here is another thing that I was kind of surprised today that I was able to pick up. It's a for $4. I got this at a church thrift store. It's the Red Tour Taylor Swift, just a bag. And there's so many Swifties out there, people who are, obsessed with Taylor Swift, that I'm surprised nobody picked it up. So it's in good condition. It's probably worth $25, $30. I only paid $4 for it, so I'll pick that up for sure. Here's another kind of interesting item. Again, lots of people in the store. It was actually Senior's Day at this church thrift store. There were lots of people in the store. This is a Mater Toys R Us exclusive ride makers from the Disney Cars franchise. Paid $3.50 for this. Again, there are some listed on eBay. There's 2 listed, I believe, on eBay right now. I will put comps up so you can kind of see, not solds, but what's for sale right now. There's one for like $100 or $200. So I don't think I'll get that, but I think I'll get close to $100 for it. And for paying only $3.50, I mean, that's just amazing in my books. I know it's incomplete, it's missing stuff. So even if I get $50 for it, I will be happy. Down here is a early 80s, late 1970s bread basket or bread box, sorry. It's metal, it's aluminum, it's light. It was $4.50 at Goodwill. I've sold these before. I can get anywhere from $30 to $50 for them. For $1.50, I got this Corning iris pattern sugar bowl. Not big money here, maybe $10, $12. Just for $1.50, the price was right. Paid up for this mug. I believe it was $8, and it is a Starbucks Red Fox mug. And I see on Poshmark there's one listed for $35, and there's watchers. I really think that there's a bit of money here. $8 is kind of crazy to pay for a mug at a thrift store, in my opinion, but it is a very rare mug, and it was in excellent condition. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. So I think I could easily make maybe $15, $20 off of it. Here is a goofy remote control car that I got from the year 2000. First time I see this toy, and I paid $6.99 for it. And I've tried it with batteries, and I think there's a connection issue with it. So this is kind of crummy news that it's not working perfectly. The remote control itself should be worth at least, $10, $15. So I'll get my money back, but I will spend a little bit of time cleaning it to see if I can get it working better. And I'll show you guys the last item that I got. It's this Udi, and this Udi thing is, I paid $10 for it at Salvation Army. This is the Harry Potter version, so that's really why I got this, because it's Harry Potter. There's solds for this for $25 to $35 on Poshmark. First time I've ever really seen this type of piece of clothing. It's like a big kind of blanket hoodie thingy. So we'll see how it goes, but it seems like the sell-through rate's pretty good on eBay too. So we'll see what happens. That's it for the last few days. So I'll let you guys know how things go. If you guys could like and subscribe, that'd be great. And happy hunting out there. It's Paul's signing out. We'll see you on the next one.